Hey everybody, YouTube, this is Curry Mac, and today I'm going to show you how to make chicken pot pie. This is a 2-pie recipe. If you want the 1-pie recipe, it'll be at the bottom of the description. So let's get started. First we're going to make some seasoned salt, which calls for 1 tablespoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of white pepper, half a teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of sage, half a teaspoon of dry oregano, half a teaspoon of chives, half a teaspoon of celery salt, half a teaspoon of parsley flakes. And then we're going to stir it till it's well blended. And this is how it looks like after you've stirred it up. Now we're going to work on the vegetables. We're going to pour in the carrots first. 2 cups of chopped carrots. 2 cups of frozen peas. And then this is 2 medium chopped russet potatoes. We're going to stir this up on medium-high heat. And we're going to boil this for 10 to 15 minutes. And after we drained it, you can use another pot if you want to, or you can just use the same pot like I'm doing. We're going to make the gravy part of the pie filling. A medium-high heat puts 2 sticks of unsalted butter, 1 medium diced onion. We'll stir it until it's nice and blended, and then we're going to add about 4 cloves of minced garlic. And we're going to stir that up. And next we're going to add 1 cup of flour. And then we're going to stir that up. And that we're going to add 4 cups of chicken broth, or chicken stock. Then we'll whisk that up until it's nice and blended. And next we're going to add 2 cups of whole milk. Next we're going to take the seasoned salt and pour it in. And next we're going to add the mixed vegetables that we cooked earlier. And of course we're going to blend that together. And then next we're going to add the chicken. This is the 4 chicken breasts that I cooked earlier. I slow cooked it for 2 hours on very low heat, covered on the stove top. It was nice and juicy and tender. Now if you want to, you could use already cooked chicken, like from the store or something, and chop it up. Now we're just about ready to pour it inside the pie shell. Next, take some butter and a glass pie pan and spread it around. This is unsalted butter. Next, take some pie crust and put it inside the pie pan and stretch it around. And next, we're going to pour the filling inside. And then we'll spread it around till it's nice and even. And we'll take the second pie crust and simply put it on top. And then we're going to crib it together to where it won't open up when it cooks. That's when we'll put about 2 tablespoons of water in a bowl and then add 1 egg to it. And then we want to whisk it with a fork until it's well blended. And then we're going to take a pastry brush and brush it around. And then we'll take a knife and slice some holes through it. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees and bake it for about 30 to 45 minutes until golden brown. And this, of course, is depending on your oven. Now, the oven I'm using is gas. Remove the pie is to let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes on a wire rack if you have one. And after that, it should look like this. This was a very delicious recipe. If you like chicken pot pies, you will definitely enjoy this. And the recipe will be in the bottom of the description, so give it a try.